Back up, push it aside, pick it back up 2
I
times.
was playing with Ty, and he dropped something. He's like, I don't know what that was. I was like, me either, but it sounds important.
Very good. Howdy there, true believers. I mean, ballin' boys. Whatever this thing is. What is up?
Whatever,
What is up, dude? What is up, big ballers? It's your
Nothing is up.
boy.
Football's dumb.
Yeah.
Everything is dumb. Sports is dumb.
I'm going to go ahead and agree with you. I'm going to have to agree with you on that one. I didn't get the tweet ready. I said I was getting everything ready. I didn't do jack. But
everyone's ready.
Yeah, we're already here. Everyone's here. No, I thought you were saying everybody who's going to watch is already here. It's just me and you. Hell yeah. All day. By myself. With a friend. Big boys. Big numbers.
Nah, I'm not here.
You're not here?
Jesus. Oh, yeah, you got a haircut. Who is this guy? Who is this new man that you're seeing on the Balling on the Boys?
Oh, who is it? It's a mysterious, handsome man.
I don't know. No one has said all that.
No, it's handsome. Sexy yet cute, they said in the headline, I think.
I don't think anyone
They said it. Who said that? Who is that? Thank you so much. I very much appreciate it. It's just going to be like, not Nico64. It's the name of the YouTube channel. Like, yes, thanks once again. My biggest fan. Definitely not Nico76.
Definitely not.
This is Balling with This is Balling with the Boys, where we talk about sports ball. And I don't know if we've said this on the podcast or not, but I will be leaving for Australia February 6th. Around Super Bowl time. We might do Super Bowl podcast. Probably not. But we might do. That might be our very last podcast. Maybe just a quick one. But but then we'll be taking a hiatus until football season starts again, because that'll be cool stuff. Will there be anything in between? Doubt it. Who knows? Might do maybe basketball stuff. I might be back by then. By the time basketball
playoffs.
Yeah.
Do playoff predictions.
Yeah. No, I don't want to do that.
So March Madness predictions. We make some brackets.
Ooh, I won't be paying attention.
Oh, come on, bro.
Come on,
what are you gonna be doing? Fighting fires?
Yeah, I'm gonna be fighting a dang kangaroo. All the roos, they're in my bloody backyard. Oh, dude, remember that guy? This is for the podcast, but also for me and Justin. So that guy we were playing, TL Tyler, he replied to me. He just said thanks. I put GG's on his YouTube channel. We played him in Madden, he lost, and I just put GG's. Take that.
Yeah, he probably doesn't even know.
He doesn't need to know. I know. I know who he is. I know where he lives. I know where his grandma stay, his mama stay, and his daddy stay.
Yes, I decided to just give up on real football and just focus on Madden.
I was going to say, so did you go and beat the Vikings your damn self?
Yeah, I played some Modern Warfare. I named all the opponents Vikings players, and I made sure to kill them and teabag them at least 3 times each.
Yeah, and 5 for Kyle Rudolph. You win the most.
Especially him. Gosh, can we talk about push-offs? Dude,
that was clean, bro. That was clean.
Full extension of the arm.
Full extension on that dick.
Wait, what?
Yeah, it was huge. The guy couldn't even touch him. What was I going to say? We're live. We are live. Come join us as we talk about...
So did we even do playoff predictions for college football?
Yeah, we did. We said we all were wrong about Ohio State, I think. Possibly.
No, I picked the other person.
Yeah, I don't believe you.
Because you're like, but they haven't played anybody. I was like, no, I still have faith. I'm pretty sure I was right. You're wrong.
Join us on the YouTubes.
You're still with the tweet?
Yes, dude, it takes a long time. Okay, I'm back. I'm back, Joel. What did Ty do to you? Baby, no. Where's Jesus? Saints. Justin is the new Pepe Hens, but the hens are holding Super Bowl rings. What is happening right now? Why is everyone coming after you, Justin, in the comments? I like it.
I don't know. They're just sad.
They're just jealous.
Someone else.
Yeah, they're just jealous. They're just jealous that we made it to the wild card round. That's all. That's all it
baby.
Toss a coin to your witch, oh, Valley of Plenty.
So let's go into college first.
Why do you want to talk about college? I just want to say that there's just so much that has happened since the last time we were on. There is a lot of news. There for sure is. You want to dive deep into the news, or you just want to wait till we get to the NFL stuff? Because all my news is NFL.
Yeah, that's the only stuff I know.
Do you have TV?
I only know one thing.
Okay, let's bust open the playoffs of the college. I don't remember. Did we already talk about Ohio State and Clemson?
No, I think we missed those. But yeah, because you were going to tell me to talk about them because you're ready to watch them.
Oh, but, yeah.
It wasn't really much to talk about for the LSU one. They dominated as they do.
Yep. They should just absorb the Big 12 into a different conference. They're no good.
They're no good.
They're just no good. It's just what are the teams? There's the SEC, Big 10, ACC, and everybody else. Pac-12. What are you still doing here?
Come on. It's okay.
Yeah. Well, it was definitely no bad boy mowers Grossuperilla Bowl. That's for sure.
Which one?
Nah, I didn't make it up. Hey, boy, sorry I couldn't make it. You're good. Just tell us all your emotions about the Titans, and then we'll get back to it when we get to that segment. And it'll be great. It'll be fun.
It'll be great.
So, yeah, LSU just took out Oklahoma. And is Jalen Hurts going to the NFL?
I don't know. He hasn't said anything. I know the Tua Tonga guy is going.
Tua Tonka truck will be going to the NFL.
Do you think that was a good idea? Or you think you should have just waited one more year?
Just go. He's gonna be a first. Because I think he has more to risk. Because if he gets hurt again, he's gonna be labeled as injury prone and drop to at least the third round. But now, I think they're still gonna pick him in the first round or second round, probably
late
first round.
I said late.
Definitely. Definitely late because Joe Burrows has to go. Joe Burrow.
I said
Joe Burrowson. I don't know.
Joe Burrowson. He's going to the Bengals 100%.
Yeah. And Jalen Hurts, if he goes, or he has to go. Does he have to go? I don't know. I feel like he's been in college forever.
Yeah, I feel like he's going to be going also. But this guy just had everything wrong with him.
Well, that's why he hasn't played a game in a while. He's going to heal up real quick. I think he's going to be fine. So, yeah, I thought that was cool. I saw that they were doing press conference with him and Nick Saban. I didnn't watch it. Just saw it. And so declares for the draft. That's all you need to do. Just tweet it out. Nobody cares about your damn press conference.
Yeah, it's all right. Everybody knows. That's it. Get over it. It's done.
Yeah. But the other game, Clemson game, I think we were both pretty surprised that Ohio State came back. Clemson came back and beat Ohio State. I predicted Ohio State to win. I thought it wasn't going to be very close, but Dabo Swinney can coach a hell of a ball club. Just a double ball coach and just go ahead, dig it, dude, with your long hair, sunshine quarterback, throw down deep.
I'm pretty sure I picked Clemson because I think I remember you saying they're not going to win because they don't even play anybody. Come on.
Well, who's to say who was right and who was wrong? Nobody's going to go back and check. In my eyes, you got it wrong too. So
I did not.
Suck it.
100% in college. Okay, so who are you predicting to win the national championship?
LSU, bro. That Clemson shit steal.
That's what you said last time. Look.
Yeah. Well, this time I'm going to be right, maybe. But I don't know.
Yeah,
like
that 100%.
Yeah,
LSU.
And watch just Trevor Lawrence just take over the game. Sunshine just throws it deep all the time. Yeah, but they got the other Moss, bro. I'm going to be surprised if Randy doesn't suit up himself.
He just actually, son, let me put him on. Let me put on these pads.
Let me put on these pads. I saw a thing on Twitter, a video of him. They're doing the pregame stuff, and someone throws a ball over to their area, and he looks up before anybody else. And it's just he still has that sixth sense just to know when the ball's coming towards him. He's like, wait, got you guys, got you, fam. It's dang.
Put him out there.
Yeah.
Same thing with another second receiver. But
for what? They need it for when they're sitting at home on their couch?
No,
Thank you.
Next season.
You don't have to attack me like that, bro.
Yeah, come on, bro.
No, I needed to do it.
To the playoffs.
I'm glad I did it. I'll do it again.
You know what? Fly, Eagles, fly on next season. Gump, okay. I'm with you 100%.
Gump isn't even with the Eagles. Watch it.
No, he's just not with Carson Wentz.
Hashtag I love every Eagle except Carson Wentz. Boo. Dude, I saw one of those things. Or I showed it to Gabby. It's just here, touch Carson Wentz and see what happens. And then you open up the picture and it says, it's gently, you dumbass, he's fragile. And it was him hurt. It's yep. Yeah, that's what happens. I think since we did the last podcast, Tom Brady has been eliminated by Ryan Fitzpatrick and Ryan Tannehill.
Yeah, he has.
He's been taken out by two. It took two Miami Dolphins quarterbacks to take down the mighty Patriots.
Yeah, something just off from them.
Yeah, dude, were we done with college? We got to go through the bowl games. I'm getting ahead of myself.
Okay, I know Texas won their game very easily. It was like 31-18, maybe. I think it was something like that. I was out partying, and a lot of Longhorns fans came after. Yeah. And we're downtown also, and they were partying as well. Oh. I had a great time.
That was on New Year's, right?
Yeah, New Year's Eve.
So Randy was out there. Randy went to the game.
Yeah, Randy, he was there.
Randy, shout out.
And I saw that the A&M game was pretty close. I think they won by like a field goal at the end.
Good job. Yay. It's one of those wins that's actually a win, and not just a loss that you guys say you did pretty good with.
That you
Congrats.
Consider a win also.
Yeah. They're just like Triple H after he loses to The Undertaker. Yeah, but I got a couple good shots in.
But you still lost.
But you lost. Yeah, but I kind of won, though, because I got a lot of good shots. Yeah, they beat
Andy
Utah.
Said Kentucky beat Virginia Tech.
Congratulations. Okay. Good job. And we're gonna let's see what happens when Kentucky rolls through Lubbock. Oh, I'm talking about the basketball team. Sorry.
Oh, look at you.
No, sorry. Wreck them. They're gonna get wrecked, boy. I don't know. Look, I saw Texas Tech handedly handle the UTRGV Vaqueros, okay? And they have the best training assistant I've seen in my whole goddamn life.
He's got the healing touch. Just look at him.
They got the best they got the best trainers in the game. That's all I know. And with the best suits. Non-biased, best suits, dapper as heck trainers. Unbiased.
How did Alabama do in their bowl game? I didn't even.
Who cares?
I'm pretty sure they won.
No, yeah, they beat Michigan by a lot. And they're like, get John Harbaugh out of there. I was like, I don't think Michigan's that good. Like, they're like, you can't beat Ohio State. I was like, well, they usually don't. Like, I don't know. Why is that different? You hired the other coach because he couldn't do that either. So maybe just look at yourself and let a guy build a program. He's been there for so long. Yeah, well, still, they gotta wash away that always losing to Ohio State stuff. Like, it's just like they're like, hey, you want to come with us, or do you want to go to Ohio State, the one that always wins this rivalry game? That's not much of a rivalry right now.
It's not much of a rivalry.
It's like,
it's gonna go that way. There's actually a bowl game today. I didn't even know that.
Whoa, nobody cares.
It's the Lending Tree Bowl.
Oh, snap. That was my favorite picture book by Shel Silverstein.
Louisiana versus Miami, OH.
Miami, Ohio. Guess who was a Steelers quarterback that won 2 Super Bowls that went to Miami of Ohio? I gave it away already.
Drew Bledsoe.
I'm surprised you even know that name.
Yeah, but I don't even know who he is.
It's Ben Roethlisberger. I got it right. Boom. So, yeah, I wanted Utah to be in the playoffs if they would have won that Pac-12 one. So that would have been a goddamn wrong pick because they got routed by the Longhorns.
Oh, yeah. The Longhorns are weird. Sometimes they go and, like, beat, like, good teams, but then they just play down to people. They just play to their opponents, I feel.
Yeah. So why the heck didn't they play down to Texas Tech? Come on.
Come on. Because they almost beat, who was it? LSU. That game was pretty close. They only lost by a touchdown. I think it was, they only lost to a touchdown. And they almost got the onside kick at the end. It was a crazy game.
Oh, Andy.
But then sometimes they lose, like, real bad to, like, a no-good team. I was like,
heck yeah. Sound like the bloody Cowboys versus the Jets. Just kidding. Cowboys aren't very good. They are playing down to anybody. That's exactly the way they should be playing. What was I going to say? Oh, I was going to ask Andy, since you're here, Texas Tech be the number 1 team in the nation. They should be the number 1 team. I feel like if you beat them, you should get the number 1. You should absorb their powers and become number 1. I don't think they've lost since then, and they've just stuck at 22, and I'm not happy about it.
Have they played anybody else?
They played UTV RGV.
Are they one of your created?
Dude, did you see my created guy was playing for the Saints, bro?
No, who's your
Dude, I was like, there's a guy, number 30, Ortiz. I was like, bro, that's me. That's my creator guy. He became sentient and started playing for the New Orleans Saints. He caught a kickoff, bro. It was pretty sweet. I was like, whoa, that's me from Madden '08. Yes, we made it.
Let's okay, done. College dumb. Wait, Tennessee's gonna win. Over.
Yeah, well, we didn't talk about the Rose Bowl. The Badgers almost had it again against Oregon.
Yeah,
and then a fumble ruined it once again.
They just can't beat them for some reason.
Yeah, they just. I just know that it was like either the Badgers or Penn State going to the Rose Bowl. So I know someone's just like, see, Penn State should have gone. It's like, shut up, you guys beat not a very good team. I don't remember who it was even in your Cotton Bowl. But either way, guess what? You guys still would have lost to Oregon probably.
So what is the Rose Bowl even? Because I know that used to be like a big old thing, but now it's just like. Not really anything. No,
sometimes the Rose Bowl has the national championship. I think.
Still?
I don't remember exactly. I don't know. Where's my dad? Dad, what's the deal with the Rose Bowl?
Because I thought the playoffs are like it now. Like all the other bowl games are.
Because sometimes like the Rose Bowl was the national. I think it like rotates. I think every like couple of years the Rose Bowl will be the national championship.
Was it the Olympics or something?
I don't know how it works. College football doesn't make any sense. Okay.
When the sun and the moon come together, the Rose Bowl is the national championship.
Randy said it used to be in rotation.
That's what I thought because of the playoff. Did it stop because of the playoffs?
I guess.
It would make sense.
Now it's a bit more static. I don't know. All I got to say is hook 'em, he says.
Yeah, Randy, you're there.
Yeah, cool. Good for you. We're past that now. We're past the hook 'em horns.
No, let's see
what is that? What else is there to talk about?
How was the game for you?
Oh, yeah, Randy. Yeah, how's it going?
The inside scoop.
Yeah, was everybody being drunk and embarrassing themselves, or should there be a professional team in San Antonio? A lot of people coming out to that game.
Dude, I bet you there was definitely a lot of people, but probably from like Austin because it's not that far. But still.
Yeah, I mean, I'm pretty sure there was.
San Antonio is ready for a football team, or at least have some football games over here. You know how you guys go to like England and stuff. Come to San Antonio. You know?
Oh, dude, yeah. The Cowboys should play one game in the Alamo Dome. That'd be cool.
Come on. Just come over here.
Where did the Saints play whenever Katrina was happening? Did they play in the Alamo Dome?
I think they played one time in the Alamo Dome.
Cool.
I'm not 100% sure.
Well, I heard that the Raiders wanted to go there at one point. Didn't happen. They're going to Las Vegas, and good for you. Suck. Boo.
Can you just how about
okay, Rose Bowl? Jonathan Taylor, he's a good running back and declared for the NFL, but guess what? He keeps fumbling the goddamn ball. Stop fumbling the goddamn ball. But he wasn't the one that fumbled it. It was like the freaking Mercedes Tigers playoff game. It was an end around, and the wide receiver running with the ball fumbled it.
That's what happened?
Yep, and then they scored a touchdown on like the next play, and it was 28-27, and then they got a first down, and then they called offensive pass interference, which I thought was bullshit. And then they got like 3rd and 20 or something like that, and they ended up having to punt it, and they never got the ball back.
Are you serious?
Yep.
What the heck?
Yeah, it was a bunch of malarkey.
Yeah, I saw it was a close game, and then I think I watched it all, and I was like, "What?" And they lost.
Yeah, Randy said, "Yeah, 75% UT fans." Yeah, not a lot of UT or not a lot of Utah Utes out there in San Antonio. Who would have thought?
Who would have thought?
Oh, Mom said hi, hello.
Hello there. So you done? We're done finally.
We're done talking about college, bro. You gonna go? You want to get on your soapbox? You want to start crying in front of everybody?
No, I'm just saying.
Yeah, no.
Drew Brees. Okay, we're on NFL now.
Sorry. Yeah, Let's just let you do this, and then we'll do news and all that stuff. Let's talk about the Saints and Vikings.
Your mom. Yes, they did try to have a. They did have a San Antonio team in the AAF, but then it got dissolved and. Not dissolved, but
Johnny Manziel probably tried to join, and they just were like, never mind.
It's just like we're not.
Whatever. Who? Never mind. I was just like, but the XFL I think has 2 Texas teams, right? No.
I don't think one's in San Antonio.
Oh well, somebody has.
They should.
San Antonio still left out. Ha ha.
They should. I don't know why they don't.
Dude, I'm pretty sure they have. You guys got the Roadrunners.
I think we had an arena football league because I used to go watch the Voodoo, and I think they played San Antonio one time. Voodoo is from New Orleans.
I deduced that.
Well, I'm just saying. Some people might not know that.
Everybody knows that.
They had an arena football team. I don't know if arena football's still around, but
I think
they did have that.
I think Kirk Cousins might have used voodoo.
Okay, going to the Saints game. I feel like as many times as Drew Brees has gone this close into games, he's one of the reasons we lost this game. One and the second, right before the halftime, he throws double coverage to Tengen, one of the smallest. Yeah, he's fast, but one of the smallest receivers. He just launches it out there, gets intercepted, and I think the Vikings went down and scored their first touchdown on that drive, I think. Right before the halftime, I was like, oh, what are you doing? And then towards the end, when Taysom Hill was just going off, being Taysom Hill, breaking tackles left and right, got him real close. It was like 3 minutes left in the fourth quarter, still down by 3. They were already on the Vikings 25. Drew Brees, right after Taysom Hill just did a crazy run to get a first down, Drew Brees tries keeping the play alive even though they're coming at him. They punch his bicep, and then he fumbles the ball and turns it over. And the defense goes and makes another stop. He gets us down the field a little bit, and they score the field goal to tie it up. But what I thought was pretty crazy about that game, too, was with 21 seconds left, they just decided to let the 10-second run off instead of taking the timeout and having the whole 21 seconds, and you can spike the ball, have more chances, but they didn't. And they didn't even use the timeout at the way end either way. They just left it. They did nothing. They didn't do anything with it.
I like the call a little bit because it's because then you can toss it over the field. But not with that play, not with the screen. To drop back, pass it, try and get it closer, something like that, or even take a shot.
I was like, well, and they instead of timeout, and I was like, why didn't you just run it? It was an incomplete pass that screen, so just run it, try to get more yards. Luckily the guy still made the field goal. Yeah. But I was like, why wouldn't you just run it to get more yards? And you still had the timeout. I was like,
a bit of a botch, and I felt like they could have had a little more urgency on that drive too. I felt like players go out of bounds. What are you doing? Go out of bounds.
Yeah, we should have had that game. Drew Brees. You know what? Yeah. I agree. I don't know if you saw this. I saw it on Twitter about Pat McAfee's overtime rules.
Oh my gosh! Oh my gosh! Yes, I watched it. He's an idiot. I don't like what he's.
That should be the overtime. 10 minutes, full quarter, not first person to score. A whole 10-minute quarter, and if that ends in a tie, kickoff, field goal kicker, shootout. Yeah. And if that ends in a tie, you know what? Bring out one of the linemen to kick it. Whoever can kick it.
I think at first he said 2-point conversions. And then you do the kicker shootout. And then you do the lineman kicker shootout. All right. Nah, I'm game. Let's do it.
Nah, but I was like, I feel like this overtime is fine. If you couldn't beat him in 4 quarters, and then you can't stop him in overtime, well, then you lose. Yeah, it's perfect overtime.
It's a perfect.
Yeah, it's just good.
Then just take the clock out, and then why are we worrying about ties and stuff like that? It wouldn't just be the next person score wins. And do it, kick it off, do normal stuff. Don't be like college or be like, let's hit your jump right here to 25 and then see how many times we can score.
No, just see who can score first.
Yeah, let's just no clock. Let's just score, bro. Or maybe do it like soccer. Just have the time go up. See how much time you guys are wasting in our goddamn lives.
Yeah, but I feel like and as soon as that overtime happened, I was like, whoever gets the ball first is gonna win. I just felt like the defense was playing good, but not as good as it needed to be. They let that one pass go all the way down, and Marshawn Lattimore, the best cornerback that they had, wasn't in the game during that play because
he got hurt by his own guy.
Yeah,
and it was the guy that missed the tackle too, right? And the Minnesota
Marcus Williams.
Yeah, I think. He's the same guy that missed it. He's betting on Minnesota.
Every time. I told Nico before this happened, I was like, oh gosh, the Vikings are becoming the Saints Green Bay for Cowboys. We just can't beat them when we meet them in the playoffs.
I told him I didn't like that analogy. I didn't like it.
I didn't like it one bit either.
Yeah. We got some updates on the San Antonio teams. My dad said in the USFL there was a San Antonio Gunslingers.
Hell yeah.
And Randy said, all I know is that the defer rules need to change. Yeah, if Dak messes up, you just use your common sense.
Yeah, that definitely needs to change.
I don't know if
they can just. Yeah. I want to receive. Come on, I want to receive second half. Can I just say that?
Yeah.
I want the second half.
We defer our decision to the second half. Shut up. Shut up. Shut up. Actually, I would like to, and I would like to kick it on this, but just in case I missed it, did someone just tell Justin the whole Saints game can be his numbers, or no?
They had some good plays.
Nah, they had some stuff.
They played good.
I was gonna say I had a non-bisser. I don't remember what it was. It doesn't matter. But Jason Garrett, probably the whole Jason Garrett saga. It's like, I know you guys fired me, but hear me out. I can still play quarterback. You saw me throw him before the games. I can be Dak's backup.
How about I can do something? You know what?
I can be Cooper Rush's backup. I can be on the practice squad. Damn it.
Oh man, I saw that tweet. Where it was like when Jerry Jones gets someone in his house, they ain't no way they're getting out of it. I was like, what?
And did you see what I put for the ball from the Ballin' with the Boys account?
What did you?
I just put sounds hot.
Maybe you're the one who retweeted. I just didn't see your retweet or something.
Yeah, maybe.
But I saw that. I was like, what is he doing over there?
Yeah, I was just like, look, his wife made a beautiful strudel, and he did not want to leave one bite left on the table.
As soon as the coaches come into his house, he just turns around. I'm gonna make you an offer you can't refuse.
Yeah, and he said it, cheeks puffed out, tiny flight of wine in his hand.
As he pets his cat.
Yeah, he has a cat somewhere. There's a cat. There's not a ton of light getting into that room either. He's got a little nice rose on his lapel.
Randy asks, how do you feel about the Cowboys coaching?
That is a great transition, Randy. We should hire you. Just kidding. None of us get paid. Let's see what I said. I didn't say anything. I just said so much has happened. Cowboys didn't make the playoff, and Jason Garrett is out as coach. Mike McCarthy is the new coach. Great. I will let you know. I don't want to overreact. I guess it doesn't matter if I underreact. I don't love it. But I don't hate it, I guess. I was like, he won a Super Bowl. We'd like that sometime. That'd be cool.
So you have to be optimistic.
Yeah. And
you got rid of Jason Garrett. You got what you wanted. You got rid of Jason Garrett. All right. So just look forward to it. And they hired the Saints linebacking coach.
Mike Nolan is he's the defensive coordinator. And I remember him coaching the 49ers, and they sucked.
Was he OC or was?
No, he was the head coach. Yeah, but I think he was the Broncos defensive coordinator at one time. Don't think they're very good either. I don't know how he is. We shall see.
But that linebacking core was the best part of the Saints defense. Like, their linebackers were able to get through the hole. Jamal Davis was good. Secondary was not that good. The line was all right. But the best part of it was the linebacker. I don't know if it was all because of him or Dennis Allen calling good plays, but linebackers were great. Like, they did good.
Randy said I guess a lot of people believe that his success was because of Rodgers, and I hear you. And we shall see this year. Like if the Packers go and win the Super Bowl, I'm gonna be like, maybe this guy isn't very good because he should have won a Super Bowl. Like Matt LaFleur is just saying, "Well, Aaron, do you think is this a good play?" It's like, and Aaron's just like, "I got it. Don't even look at your little sheet, Matt, whatever his name is, LaFleur." He's like, don't even look at it. He's like, okay, Mr. Rogers, so sorry.
I'm sorry about that.
You're the man. You get a touchdown. Maybe we should hand it to Aaron Jones once. Shut up!
I'm going to throw it down the field.
Shut your mouth!
Do what I feel.
Give us some wide receivers, damn it! I'm throwing to this freaking practice squad guy. I feel like Tom Brady.
Because isn't that what Mike McCarthy said too? He was tired of not having anybody over there in Green Bay.
Yeah, because they never signed free agents until like this past year. So that was also a big problem. Hey, you got your buddy Randall Cobb, Mike McCarthy. We're gonna Super Bowl. Here we go. I don't even think he was on that team for the Super Bowl. But I'm okay with it. I don't love it. I don't hate it. We shall see. Jerry Jones will mess it up.
What's your bold prediction for the Cowboys 2020 season? What do you think is going to be their record?
12-4, baby.
Wow.
Why? They usually, since Dak's been there, it's been good, bad, good, bad. So
this is a bad. So you're expecting a good year?
Yeah.
You know what I mean?
That's my analytical take on this whole ordeal. That's the analytics behind my decision.
Bad, good. Bad, good.
Yeah. So there seems to be a pattern that not a lot of the analytics will show. I'm not going to show my work at this moment, but the analytics point towards Cowboys making it to the playoffs.
I think you should go work for the 49ers as an analyst over there. That guy who was just telling them what to do.
Hey, I got to be the Moneyball guy. Hey, we need this guy. Hey.
Hey, come on.
That was Jonah Hill, Moneyball. Yeah, I will.
So is it
for your consideration for the Golden Globe?
Did you find it crazy during the wild card round? Freaking almost all the home teams lost, except for who was it? The Texans.
Yeah.
And that's because they almost in overtime.
I loved how they were all close games.
Yeah, it was actually pretty good. I was not expecting any close games. Titans and Patriots. I expected, like I called it right. I said the Titans would win, but again, it was way too close. It was crazy.
Yeah, definitely. Oh, let's go read. Let's talk about that game. Or we'll talk about Texans Bills. No, wait. Which one was first?
Texans. No, yeah, Texans and Bills was first, and then I went to go watch that night. So yeah. Deshaun Watson, beast mode.
Yeah, Nambisser, whoever was trying to sack him.
Especially doing that. Both of them. I feel like one guy hit him and the other guy just helped him stay up.
Yeah, dude.
Hit him on the opposite sides.
Dude.
And if it was just one guy going at him, he would have definitely got sacked. But then the other guy just like helped him back up, and then he just walked away. It's like, all right, just gonna.
They broke the physics engine, dude.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what is going on? How is this man not on the ground, or at least like hurting?
Yeah.
Because they slammed into him.
Who cares? He's probably hurting, but he was gonna wait to put ice on it till after the game. After I win this dang thing.
He carried like two people, like earlier in the game, he carried like two defenders into the end zone. Like on a little, like he just ran it and just carried him. I was like, damn, look at this guy. He's popping off.
So I missed like the whole third quarter basically, and I just heard you guys talking smack about Josh Allen. I was like, why? Is he not doing well? He was doing well when I saw him.
No, he was not doing that good. He was like, I don't even know. Like, none of these teams seemed like they wanted to win. It was just a bad game towards the end.
Yeah, and I liked how, or Ty showed me a TikTok. It was so funny of just this dude yelling at the TV about Josh Allen. And just like, why the heck are you passing it back, you dumb son of a bitch?
Funny. Like he was taking like sacks when he shouldn't have. It was just he was not doing any smart quarterback plays. You could tell he was like,
we got a minute left and some timeouts, you asshole.
Yeah, that's what you're saying?
Yeah, it was so funny.
Yeah, because he took like a 20-yard sack on one of them. It was like a long sack. I was like, what are you doing? Did you watch that or no? You missed that one.
I think I missed that one. I saw my dad jinxed him, though.
Because he said it was better than Lamar?
Better than Lamar Jackson. I was like, oh, that's not going to age well.
Oh, that's what I want to talk about, too. I just remembered as soon as you said that. Freaking... I feel like the Saints lost because you told me that you're rooting for them, and every team you started rooting for does bad. He started going for the Spurs one time, and then the Spurs have a horrible season.
No, I don't know what you're talking about.
He's going for his Cowboys, and then they have a bad season. And as soon as the playoffs start, he's like, you know what? I think I'm going to root for the Saints because there's no one else I want to win. And what happens? They lose to the Vikings. Nico... Get out of here, okay?
We don't want your kind of help.
Please don't ever root for the Saints again, okay? Please.
Well, okay, first of all, in the NFC, I was rooting for the Seahawks #1, so they're probably going to lose to the Packers. First and foremost. But I said they're the lesser of the other two evils, which are the 49ers and the Packers, who now have a clear road to the Super Bowl.
Either you said you're going for them, and then they just did really bad. They did poopy, okay?
They did.
In the words of Mike Garrett, they did poopy.
Yeah, I agree.
It's all because of Nico Jinx, all right? It's real. It's confirmed 100% Nico Jinx. Please don't like any of my teams ever again. Please. I beg of you.
Go Spurs. We got them.
Andy says, "Don't cheer for the Titans."
Then they would have. Then if you're so right, then the Titans would have lost because I was rooting for them, and so would the Seahawks have. But I was rooting for them the hardest. I was like, anything could happen. Shut those Eagles down. We got some stuff in the chat I just want to bring to your attention. How about the Panthers firing Rivera mid-season? I think they're going to regret that. I don't know who they're going to pick up, but I don't think there's going to be anybody that's going to be as good as Ron Rivera. I wanted him. I'm jealous of the Redskins coaching hires.
Yeah, after you saw that one video of him getting mad at his players.
Yeah.
Like, oh, yeah, that's what a head coach should be doing.
Yeah. Don't just...
You guys are doing
good job. You did great. We threw a pick. Yep.
You want some claps? Here's some claps.
Those are just for you.
I hope you feel better.
Can we just allow a touchdown for the third straight drive?
Just some claps.
That's because I like that guy.
What should we do, Jason Garrett? Just starts clapping.
This? Sometimes it works.
This is usually what I do. This is my go-to.
Yeah. Anyways, Jason Garrett probably has some dirt on Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones finally got himself a spy on the inside and took his incriminating photo away from Jason Garrett, probably.
That's why they were holding out for so long. He was just waiting for his He's like, get Tom Cruise on the phone. We need him.
No, he's like Mike McCarthy. He's telling Mark McCarthy and Marvin Lewis, whoever gets me the picture gets the job.
So where is what's his name? Ron Rivera going to the
Redskins.
And
they fired their GM, which I believe is the reason why they've been doing so bad for the past 10 years. And they fired him, so I'm like, dang it, now they're gonna be competitive.
Bold prediction: NFC East champs, Redskins.
Bold predictions, not that. No, did you not hear my analytics? The Cowboys have it this year. I wanted to tweet that as soon as they got eliminated and be like, this just in. Next year is the Cowboys' year.
Oh no, Nick, are you turning into a typical Cowboys fan?
No.
It would happen one day.
It was bound to happen. And every play, fumble, interception.
Okay, so Texans-Bills game. So then we had Patriots versus the Titans.
Ooh, Andy.
Derrick Henry is a mother fluffing beast, bro.
That guy is a man. That is a man. Yes. And all the rest
they
are bullies.
Could not stop him. And Tony Romo was like, they need to go into their Super Bowl defense when they shut down the Rams and Todd Gurley. Todd Gurley and Derrick Henry are not the same.
Okay, well, I don't like how you had to name Tony Romo like he's not the best broadcaster in the whole entire world. Continue.
Why don't they just hire him? Come on.
Yeah, I don't know. They're saving him for Kellen Moore's job, I guess. And
yes, I do think, Randy asked, do you think Brady comes back? Yes, I think he did not like that loss, and he is going to come back at least for another year.
But does he come back as a Patriot?
Does he come back as a Patriot? I mean, where'd he go?
He's a free agent. He doesn't have a contract right now.
I think they'll sign him. You don't think so?
Yeah, I think they will. Because now just draft somebody, right? Who are you going to get? Stidham, or I don't remember what the backup's name was. He doesn't. If it doesn't sound like a football name, then he's not going to be any good. Let's hear about it. The only exception to the rule might be Jimmy Garoppolo, but it's so fun to say that he just had to make it.
Jimmy Garoppolo.
Yeah, that's why. That's the only. It's just a little fun to say.
Because they made that song.
Yeah, that's the only reason he's still around. There's just some guys that's not a name. There's some exceptions to the rule, like a Trent Dilfer. Winning it. He's supposed to be the worst quarterback to ever win a Super Bowl. But he's like, I still got a Super Bowl, though.
Andy said the Titans' goal line defense is what won them the game.
Dude, for real. They look like they were about to score, and then boom, boom, boom. Stop them up. What's up with these tosses at the goal line? I don't understand it. Anyways, I got to go to your older tweet, Andy. It said Tannehill is better than Brady. Okay. Henry is a true king. Correct.
Yes, he is a beast.
Stidham. 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 Wait, where's the H?
It's silent, obviously.
But where is it? He
it's
just
so
wrote
silent
Stidham.
You can't see it.
Breeze to Chargers? ? I don't think he's leaving anywhere.
Yeah, I think he has at least 2 to 3 more years still in him. He can still be old breeze, and you know what? Taysom Hill's looking like a beast. I don't think they're ever gonna let that man go.
No, I don't think so either. I think
But
he's
I don't know.
gonna.
But it's gonna be crazy because now Teddy Bridgewater is probably gonna leave for another team. He probably won't resign.
He'll go to the Chargers. Tom Brady's going to the Bears. Taysom Hill's going to the Patriots.
But yeah, so Teddy Bridgewater's not gonna be there. So I was like, so that means Taysom Hill's gonna become QB2, and so are they gonna not use him as much? Because when he was QB2 with Bridgewater, they weren't using him definitely as much as they use him now. Like he was just obviously just a backup quarterback, and so now that Bridgewater's gonna leave, I wonder if they're gonna sign somebody else or just have him. I mean, he looked great on that deep ball, and he's fast, which I want because Drew Brees isn't that fast. He has to stay in the pocket. He can't really get away from pressure, and so I want a quarterback that can get away from it. So with him back there, I don't know.
I was just seeing a bunch of tweets just like, get Drew Brees out of there, put Taysom Hill. I was like, okay, calm down. Like, I understand. I understand, but there's a reason. Like, he just has records. It's like, okay, but why doesn't anybody else have those records?
Yeah.
Why is nobody else close? Besides Tom Brady, who's also been in the league forever. But I was just like, chill out. Like, yeah, maybe, but he's still like a Hall of Fame quarterback. Let's relax. Pump the jets, pump the jams, pump it up.
Yeah, but they also don't have like they did have Jared Cook. I don't know if he signed for just 1 year. I think he's a free agent again after next year.
Don't know. So we already talked about the Vikings game. We need to talk about. Oh, we were still on the Patriots Titans. That was a really good game. Titans did what they had to do. Ran the ball well. Played good defense. And then I thought Mike Vrabel. I was just like, I think you're trying to out coach Bill Belichick right now. Go and get that first down. He's like, false start. that was crazy. It's just like, oh, false start. This offsides. False start again. Like, I was like, look, bro. Like, you're not gonna leave any time for yourself after they get this field goal. And then he big brained him, trust his defense, and they won. They were gonna win 14-13, but then Tom Brady decided to throw a pick six to end it.
Yeah, that was a very contested catch. I don't know where he was trying to go with it. Like, that guy was literally blanketing him. I guess he was just hoping his receiver could make a play, and then boom, and that's because that guy had dropped an earlier one by Tom Brady. It was like right in his hands, like. The guy tipped it, and it was right in his hand. It just went right through it, dropped to the floor. It was like nothing but daylight in front of him. But then this time, he was like, I'm not letting that happen again.
Hill's pass was underthrown and should have been a score.
Bro, that was like a 60-yard he had to throw. But yeah, it wasn't underthrown, but still. It was right there, perfect.
I actually missed that one.
Yeah, it was a long-ass pass. I was like, oh, Taysom Hill. I think I missed. I just came back, and that it just happened. And they're showing the replay. I was like, my man, Taysom Hill.
Very nice.
But he was the reason, he was
they were in the game.
Yeah, because he was catching he caught that touchdown pass. He was running over people. I was like, I don't know what this guy should be. He's one in a million.
Whatever you need.
I love him. He's whatever.
Did you say you love him?
I love that man. I never loved a man more in my life.
All right. Well, cool. So Seahawks-Eagles was a pretty just defensive game. I wanted to say lame game, which was kind of true. And then,
I didn't even watch that one. I was over with football by that
time. I think the big takeaway was that Carson Wentz, he's like, yippee, I get to go in my first playoff game. This is going to be so much fun. Now everyone can't talk about how I keep on getting hurt. Gets out in the first quarter.
What happened to him? Did they say what it was?
Yeah. It was. They showed it. Davion Clowney was tackling him and hit his helmet. They both hit their helmet, and then they were like, "It's a dirty play." Blah blah. It wasn't. He was running. He dove. They hit. They hit their helmets.
What do you want the defender to do?
Shut up. You're just mad because he can't handle when he's got boo boos. And then so I know someone's gonna be. Yeah, it was a concussion, and I know it was the person that isn't affiliated with the team that caught it and told him to go in the blue tent, and I guess he failed the concussion test, so he had a concussion. What are you gonna do?
I was looking for the player safety, bro. You want this guy to still be able to freaking read and write by the age of 60.
Yeah, that'd be cool. I just I know I found out how big my bias was because I saw what's his name, Josh McCown, go in, and I wanted to root for him so bad. He looked like he was playing his heart out. Good for you, guy. And it did.
He was a high school football coach, not even like.
Good on him. Good on getting his. He's the oldest player to debut in the playoffs, so that was cool.
How old is that guy?
He was 40, I think. 40.
He's 40.
Yeah, he's 40.
Oh damn. But yeah, I saw he was very emotional at the end of the game. But I mean, why not?
All he had was close to the sideline and little time. Oh, Clowney dove with his head and moved his arms out of the way. He meant to hit him hard, but I don't think he meant to aim for his head. It's like, well, you didn't slide. That's your fault.
Yeah,
this is football.
Literally, the thing that's supposed to protect you, you can do. You did the opposite.
Yeah, it's like literally everybody, like nobody else gets the option to slide. Okay.
Except for you.
Except for you. Like everybody else gets hit helmet. Like everybody else gets their helmet hit in every single play. Okay. Like it's just a part of the game.
Can't stop it.
Like it's just because you're a quarterback. Like now it's dirty. I don't believe that.
Dude, well, what about that freaking? I don't know if you saw it, but going back to the Texans and Bills game, the start of the second half, and the guy. Did you watch that one where the guy?
No, I don't think so.
Bills kicked it off to the Texans guy. The Texans guy waved off to his guys.
Oh yeah, I saw I saw like the next kickoff, and I was just like, "What do you mean?" And then they're like, "Yeah, we did give himself up." You know what he was doing.
Yeah, like he caught it off, and the ref is like, nope, that touchdown for the Bills. I was like, what is going on? And dude, the announcers are so mad. I've never seen them so mad at the ref. Like, that was a dumb call. Like, what are they doing? He knows he was giving himself up. And then they changed it. They're like, okay, good. Good job.
Jeez, though, that was so dumb.
Yeah, I saw that. I was like, what are they doing?
Yeah, that was crazy. Seahawks won a little. DK Metcalf is a beast. And Ty kept bringing him up. I was like, "What? Why you keep talking about DK Metcalf?" He's like, "His muscles, bro. He can be a defensive end." I was like, "What are you talking about?" It's like, where did you get this notion about DK Metcalf? And then they showed a picture of him during the game. I was like, God damn.
Yeah, actually, you might be right.
Dude, you're right. Put him out there. Dude, that guy is a specimen, bro. Like, they showed, it was like, oh, here's him. It's like he's 5 years old wearing a Superman shirt. And they showed him, and here's him now actually being Superman. Like, I was like, Jesus Christ.
I did not see a picture of that.
So dude, he's huge, bro. I was like, yeah, no, who's trying to guard him? Sorry.
What does he play? He's a receiver.
Yeah,
right?
He's a receiver. And then that was a really heads-up play where he caught the ball and he fell down and then rolled right back up and got up and stretched for the touchdown. Like, it was good. And then he caught
he's a rookie?
Yeah, he's a rookie. Apparently the Cowboys passed on him because my dad put DK Metcalf greater than Tristan Hill, one of the Cowboys rookies this year.
He just put it
yeah, there you go.
Hill over Metcalf.
Yep. There you go. And he's just like, hey, you know who else is a draft pick they missed out of? I think T.J. Watt's a little better than Taco Charlton.
The very next pick. They missed out on Derrick Henry also?
Yeah, and Jalen Ramsey if you want to. And then we wouldn't have Jalen Smith, but I'd take the other one. Derrick Henry, big old Derrick Henry, and Jalen Ramsey.
Sounds like they have a lot of draft woes.
Yeah, but I mean, Ezekiel Elliott and Jalen Smith are still really good.
Yeah, that's true.
But, I mean, they're pretty... Jalen Ramsey's pretty elite, I would say.
I would say, if that's the thing myself.
Yeah, I was like, you can get a running back.
Come on, it's okay.
So, you know, it lasts a couple years. All right, but... let's talk about the next round. Let's lay down our predictions. I know we already have them up, but like now we have some renewed. Like some of them are out of the question because of the Saints. Good job, Saints.
Shut up.
So Ravens versus Titans. I think all of us except for one, Andy, will agree that the Ravens will probably take this one.
Yes, I have the Ravens. They're my favorite person. I want them to win now, more than anybody else.
I would be okay with the Seahawks, the Vikings, Ravens, or Chiefs. I'd be okay with that. I do think the Vikings are going home as soon as that game ends.
Yeah, I hope so. I hope they lose really bad. Not even a close game. I hope they get dominated.
I think they will. And now I think the Seahawks, if they beat the Packers, they could beat the 49ers because they lost to them in the last game. Now sorry, we're still in the AFC. Chiefs, Texans. I'm gonna go with I picked the Chiefs in this one. Yeah, I'm gonna stick with that pick. And we'll talk about the other one next week. I was like, what about Ravens versus Chiefs? Still the same thing. You guys go ahead and follow Ballin' with the Boys on Twitter. Ballin' Boys. Yeah, they're all there. Even Ties. And he was just like, this one. No, this one. And then he'd be like, ooh, I knew that was going to happen. I was like, you can't just say both of them.
Yeah. I told you, bro. I told you.
Yeah, it's always like that. He was like, woo, I was rooting for them. I was like, no, you weren't. You're just rooting for the other one. He was like, yeah, but the Texans are from Houston.
Yeah, Nico.
I was like, okay.
All right, NFC.
49ers, Vikings.
49ers.
Yeah, I think both. And then Seahawks, Packers, who's going to win that one?
I think that was going to be a good game. You know what?
Packers.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too.
I'm going to hedge my bets. Packers. Because on the other one...
whoever you root for, they're going to lose. So.
Go Packers then. Woo.
Go Pack, go.
Whoop-de-doo.
Yeah, I think Packers are going to beat the Seahawks. But I feel like the Packers are going to beat the Seahawks, but I feel like the Seahawks have the better matchup against the 49ers.
Yeah, it's weird how that stuff works out. Like,
yeah.
The Vikings obviously have the better matchup against the Saints, but they're going to get killed by the 49ers.
Whatever.
You're like, watch your fucking mouth.
But yeah, that's what I think. So,
non-basers, wide receiver, end arounds when you're in the fourth quarter and you're leading. Non-baser. Jason Garrett, his whole career, and in this debacle that no one's ever seen anything quite like it. Non-baser.
The ref not realizing that guy gave himself up and calling a Bills touchdown. Non-baser.
Tom Brady trying to come back against the Titans. Non-baser. That guy trying to cover Kyle Rudolph. Non-baser.
Patrick Robinson.
And we already said the one about Deshaun Watson. And Carson Wentz going to make his playoff debut.
Playoff run.
Non-baser. All right. Yep. You could do a Sweatman Slam and then we can get out of here.
Oh, shoot. Sweatman Slam.
I'm going to put it for 2 minutes.
I have no idea what's going on. I haven't even been watching ups and downs.
Yeah. So I just want to take a quick... The timer's been started. I just want to take a quick moment and talk about how Otis is the biggest babyface in WWE to me personally. He brought a ham for Cesaro as a sign of friendship because he loves to give out ham at Christmas and he destroyed it. Cesaro, you're rude.
I feel like Otis is turning into a big babyface because I heard Simon say that he's behind Otis 100% now.
Yep, that is.
And I feel like that's everybody. Everybody.
You got to let me finish. You didn't let me finish. Okay? You kind of just started. You just came in with your ups and downs, and you didn't think about my feelings. You're just as bad as Cesaro.
Go. Okay.
And then here's the next week is Christmas, and Merry Chrysler. And Mandy comes in and gives him a ham for Christmas because she got it for Secret Santa. She doesn't know how Secret Santa works because you're not supposed to know. But she gives him a Christmas ham for Christmas, and he loves it. And then she gives him a kiss on the cheek. Ooh. Ew. And then the next week, Otis's mother sees what Mandy does for Otis, so she makes her famous fruitcake for Otis to give to Mandy. So Otis goes ahead and gives Mandy the fruitcake. She gives him a hug. He's all sweaty. What do you think? He just had a match. Also, he wants to ask her out, but he doesn't. He doesn't know how to do it. And then that's the end of there. And she's like, oh, I got to go get my match. And then later on, Dolph Ziggler sees her with the fruitcake. And he's like, oh, you're going to eat this? I wouldn't eat that. Puts it on the ground and stomps on it. Oh, and then Otis gets done with his match, and he looks on the ground. He sees the fruitcake. He picks it up, the destroyed fruitcake, and he just looks so sad and disappointed. And then this past Friday on SmackDown, Mandy comes out and he's just like, "Hey Otis, how's it going?" And he's like, "It's all right." Did your mom bake anything? It's like, "No, why don't you go ask Dolph Ziggler? And she's like, oh, you saw that? And he's like, no, I didn't, but my mom did. And I was just like, oh. Then Tucker comes over. He's like, come on, Otis. It's time for our match. He's like shielding like Otis from Mandy. Yeah. And I was just like, God damn it, Mandy, you broke his little heart.
Look at it.
I was just like, but I'm 100%. I agree 100% behind Otis. Make him Universal Champion. Have him beat The Fiend at WrestleMania. I'm down for it. Caterpillar Mania. I want to see him win the Royal Rumble. I'm going to make a sign.
Otis 2020. Here we go.
Otis 2020. Here we go. I want to hear it. Let's get those Kofi Mania chants going. Or the Otis Mania. Yeah. Heavy Machiner Mania.
Heavy Machiner Mania. So when's Royal Rumble going to happen already?
3 weeks? 2 weeks?
Oh,
3 weeks.
Still got a couple of time. We still got time. I thought it was already around the corner.
I don't know if Andy's still watching, but if he is, I had an idea about doing a big jumbled Royal Rumble where we all make predictions. Don't know, I'm going to run it by you. So, forgot to, we're airing it out here.
Right now.
Putting you on the spot. Got to say yes or no now in front of everybody.
Come on, Andy. Come on.
But just a big prediction pool, and the winner gets the championship because I'm going to go to Australia. So, but if I still win, I'm still champ and
taking it with me, baby.
Yep. Taking it on my carry-on.
Gonna go put it on a kangaroo or something.
Yeah, and just let him run.
Look at him.
You're the champ now. He's beautiful. All right, so I went a little over. I just want to say one thing. Wrestle Kingdom was this weekend. That's New Japan's WrestleMania. Didn't watch it. All right, that's the end. That's what
Didn't watch it. Nice.
That has been the Sweatman Slam. Ooh, so sweaty.
That's supposed to be like your little soundboard thing.
Yeah. That's my soundboard. That has been Sweatman Slam. Ooh, so sweaty. You like that?
That's pretty good. Yes, that's actually pretty good. I like it.
You like that?
No. Okay. Not when he says it.
Not when he says it, but he's the best at it.
Shut up.
Okay, well.
I hate the Vikings. They're my number one rival. I never really hated any of the divisional rival, like against the Panthers, Falcons, and I really don't hate them. But now I hate the Vikings now.
Okay, well, Kogan and Cole, their favorite team's the Vikings. Nah, they don't really care, I don't think. All right, well, that's it. Oh, also, I beat you in fantasy. Did we talk about that? You suck. Boo, yeah, I'm the best. I'm the champ, baby. Give me another belt, baby.
We already talked about it. Boo.
I don't think we did, Anna. I don't think we... No, we didn't talk about it. I'm the victor. I win.
Nobody knows what you're talking about.
Sacco. Yeah. Jason Garrett was the quarterback of the San Antonio Riders. There you go. The other reason not to like Jason Garrett, he's another reason why they don't have pro football in San Antonio anymore.
That's why. This guy was the last quarterback? Never mind.
Yeah, who knows? That was the last little nugget. Thank you, Mother. Mother. All right.
Give my celebratory underwear.
Please give me my celebratory clean neighbor. I think that's it for the podcast. We're getting out of here.
Yes, sir.
Skull.
Shut up.
All right, but we're going to get out of here. I was going to say follow us on SoundCloud, but I think I'm just going to stop paying for that. I don't want to keep doing that. So.
That's not something I want to do.
So, yeah, just follow us on YouTube, do all that cool stuff. We had like 8 people in here at one point. That was pretty cool. Appreciate you.
Yeah.
All right, now we have 4 people. It's just like just me and you at this time. That's sweet. This was a good podcast. Look at it. There's 5 people. We're going to get out of here. We're going to quit while we're ahead. All right, thank you guys so much for listening. Like, comment, subscribe, do all that cool stuff. Follow us on Twitter at BallinBoys and at NewWorldNerds, all that cool stuff. Follow Justin at NewWorldGamer. He's just going to say that. He's like, I guess you could just follow me there. You just go ahead and subscribe. And Andy at DorksNextDoor. I always want to say the other name. I already forgot it, though. So I'm just like, this is the only name I have for him. I took out everything except fine dining. All right, we're getting out of here. Don't stop balling out there, baby boys.